Uh, but I think the most important thing that the brain does is actually kind of have that ability to retrieve memory in the context of compute
Yeah.
and vice versa,
Mhm.
right? Is that something that you see machines being able to do far better? And in that context, how do you necessarily look at the memory aspect, which in which again I'm increasingly hearing that is actually probably the space where we need to really solve, because obviously the compute part is increasingly becoming cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting question and one of my favorite questions, right? Because I have just talked about memory to so many people, and we have been talking about memory for the longest time now. And this is what at least we have realized. The memory architecture depends, really depends on your use case. And right, it was not the fact that Einstein could remember everything. And that was the reason why he was Einstein. Einstein was Einstein because he was able to mix and match a bunch of different ideas together into a coherent picture of reality. So while memory has its utility, memory is not the most important thing in terms of providing value for you. May not be, right? I'll give you another example in our space. Let's say you were to ask me, okay, summarize my past week. This is a very easy question to answer if you were to build a naive architecture on top of that. Let's say if you were to build a product which can only summarize your day, right, and nothing else. Now, in that case, memory architecture will be very simple. Take the transcripts of a given day, run it through a very smart model, output it to the user. But now, if you were to answer something like, how has my relationship with Shubhanga evolved ever since the time I first spoke with him? Now, in that case, I'll need to probably retrieve all the conversations I've had with Shubhanga, maybe other conversations where Shubhanga was not present but mentioned, right? So the memory architecture for that of problem statement will also differ.